It's always disturbing when we catch public officials ignoring the laws.
They should know better, and when Fox 5's John Deutzman went after them, things got a little crazy. John.
Well, Rosanna, what's really strange here is the reaction we got when we tried to straighten things out.
Like most politicians, this mayor can force a smile for the cameras. But what we found lurking under his car made it hard for him to smile for us.
Get that away from my face.
Both the mayor and a member of his staff,
I'm not talking on camera.
with their strange reactions to our questions, turned something simple into a circus.
You're interfering with the business of the village.
I'm interfering with the business of
A meeting that's about to start, sir.
That's just appalling.
Take a look for yourself at what he thinks is so appalling. You're watching Tuckahoe Mayor Michael Martino get out of his Lexus at Village Hall. He's a half hour late to a meeting. Good thing he has his own special parking space, but hey, he's a mayor, right? Now check this out. Underneath the mayor's Lexus, you can see a handicap symbol. He's parking in a space that was a village handicap spot for years. But now this cheesy sign with the gaffer's tape saves the spot for him. So where's the handicap spot now? It's about as far away from the front door as you can get. In fact, it's so far away, it's against the rules. The law says it should be the closest possible spot to the front door.
I think it's crazy.
We asked this guy, Scott Barber, from an organization called Westchester on the Move, to show you how crazy this really is. People who can't walk now have to park way back here and travel almost the length of a football field to get to the front door. And on the way, they've got to pass the former handicap spot that's now reserved for the mayor.
We got a tip from an upset resident of Tuckahoe. They couldn't believe that the mayor or anyone else would scarf up a handicap spot for their own private parking.
And leave the handicap with a long journey to the front door. So with Scott at our side,
The parking situation's not acceptable.
we caught up with His Honor right outside Village Hall.
John Deutzman from Fox 5. How are
Very
you?
nice to meet you.
We got several complaints about you scarfing up this handicap spot here. The law is that the handicap spot has to be closest to the entrance to the building.
What we were concerned with was making it very accessible, and the spot that we've put aside for the handicapped is one that is van accessible.
But it's as far away from the front door as possible. You know, this doesn't look good. It looks like you're the big shot mayor parking in a handicap spot.
Well, you seem very opinionated, sir. What I need to know is how to help this gentleman.
I think it would help him. You would help him if there was a parking space here that was accessible to the disabled as per law that's been in existence for more than 10 years right now.
We'd be happy to review the law.
But we still wanted to know who pulled the switcheroo that left the handicap with such a raw deal.
Why can't you tell me who gave the orders to cover up this sign? That's what I want to know.
Thank you.
Why can't? Did you give the orders? You're the mayor. You should know who gave the orders to cover that sign up and put your name on it.
I voiced my concern to you, sir.
Right.
We are sensitive about the issue, not making news.
But why can't you answer that question?
The concern is for the disabled.
Well, it sure doesn't look like it if you're taking up one of the possible spots. I mean,
You're welcome to join us.
At least they could do something besides use gaffing tape.
As we followed the mayor inside, we ran into the man who's in charge of the parking lot, Bill Williams. Now this guy's got to have all the answers, right?
I'm not talking on camera.
But old Bill clammed up.
What's that? Why would you close the door on me? I don't understand.
As you can see, it's hard to get any answers here, but later the mayor told us that his private spot wasn't legally wide enough to be a handicap spot. So someone decided to make the switch.
But after our visit here, they made another switch, and you couldn't ask for anything better. There's the front door of Village Hall, the only way for the handicapped to get in. And look at this, they repaved this area here and put the handicap parking right here, as close to the door as possible. And the mayor gets to keep his spot, which is further away from the door.
To avoid any more confusion, they covered the old handicap logo in the mayor's spot black, and he gets to keep his special sign.
Well, we'd like to thank Mayor Martino and Building Chief Bill Williams for finally doing the right thing. Also thank them for putting up with us. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do, but we have a happy ending.
That's right. The mayor did the right thing. But what's with that sign?
It's a Tuckahoe thing.
What's a Tuckahoe thing?
Well, that's the way they do their signs in Tuckahoe. The whole village parking lot, instead of buying a sign, they're saving the taxpayers' money. They take out the tape and they wrap it up and, you know.
Well, they spent the money on making that nice handicap parking spot.
They did the absolute right thing after all that drama there.
All right. Thanks, John.
Okay.